Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, your 2023
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Cincinnati Reds.
So just about set now. And going for the Reds in this one, Tyler Mahle. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick.
Next for Cincinnati, Aaron Judge. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Aaron Judge.
That one is absolutely belted. Up against the wall and makes the catch. Reds down in order. We played an inning, no score. 2 outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge, the next to hit for the Reds.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Runner on at first with one gone. In now for the Reds, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one's in there, 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Grabs it on the run, and there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball.
So 1 out, nobody on. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. The Hap Daddy. That to right, Judd. Has this one sized up. And a couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now batting.
1 out, runner at second. Aaron Judd digs in now.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
1 out, runners at first and second. On the ground, right side, Magical whips it to first on the run. That takes care of Springer.
Up next.
And here is Tyler Stevenson.
Hey, keep it going. Catch up for us.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Base is full, 2 gone. And now here is Buddy Kennedy. And the 3-1. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall.
This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now here's Jake Bowers. Judd, the runner at third. Stevenson at second. Kennedy on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. Madrigal picks it up. The throw to first. That ends the frame. Through 8 full, it's the Reds 3 and the Cubs 1.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 5 hits.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill today, Justin Dunn. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bounced out to short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
1 out, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judd.
Number 99, Aaron Judd.
There's a swing and a drive.
Get out of here.
Up against the wall and brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at it.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judd. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's hard hit in the line. Davis right there to make the grab. Runner tagging for third.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's a...
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Floyd Dunn, the next Cub to hit.
Floyd Judd.
In the air right field, Judd on his way over. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Nico Horner.
Number 2, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Slice to right. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Up next for the Cubs,
Frank Schwindel, the next Cub to hit. High in the air, out to right. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as they score a pair on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all 3 runners coming home to score with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
Last chance for the home team. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judd.
leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Aaron Judd.
The wind to the pitch. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark. Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. The Cubs go home a winner.
Victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits.
So, almost ready to get underway and getting the start for Cincinnati, Hunter Green. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some...
How you doing? Nice job.
On a line, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-1.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Half drifts towards it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Batting fifth.
Now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Now batting Jonathan Davis.
There we go, one here.
Batting eighth. The center fielder, number 11.
And a pitch.
Jonathan Davis.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judd.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judd.
That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Reds go down quietly. Aaron Judd, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first.
Number 99, Aaron Judd.
Yeah, laser. Nice job. You got
Back
that
up
one.
the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Another throw, really keeping him close. Judd over at first with 1 away. Again to first. And once again, he's back in safely. The 2-1. Rudder takes off. That's to third. Wisdom on to first. That takes care of Springer.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. On the ground, right side. Magical. Handles the chance. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Aaron Judd. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw in.
Way to drive that one.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Reds strand a couple. They're down 7-1.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down.